Oh, okay. Are we live? I think we're live. Stream is healthy. Okay, it looks like we are in fact live. Alright, well, as the title implies, this is yet another stream test. And in case you did not read the description, what happened was I had need to purchase a new computer. And so I have to actually test this software out and to see if it works. So far, I think it is working. I think I'm going to have to... Alright, so I think it's working. Let's just see here. Does it work? Yeah, okay. I think it's working. Alright. Good, excellent. We will now begin with, we'll begin streaming, I think. No one's watching right now, but that's because I didn't announce it. Someone will probably show up. Alright, we're going to start the game now. And they just recently announced, or released rather, they just recently released the update with the Yaks and the Celestial State rework. I might play one of those on a stream at some point in the future. Probably one of the Yak countries, but not now. I am currently in the middle of trying out the Celestial Resistance, but I want to make sure I can actually play a game and win there before I actually do anything on a stream. In the meantime, I have other content prepared. As you can see, yeah, I'm in the middle of a playthrough, but I need to make sure I can actually succeed and win before I'm going to show you anything. We're going to start a new game. We're not playing as Equestria, that's just the fastest way to get out of those menus. We are going to play a country. First of all, I'm going to do some custom game rules. We're going to do the interesting times preset to make it interesting. But because this is a stream test, we're not doing an actual game. It probably won't be a full stream either. I might go for maybe an hour or so. I'm just here to test if the game actually works, and if the computer, which it does, and if the computer can actually successfully stream onto YouTube. So, in the meantime, I'm going to do that. I hope the audio isn't too scuffed. We're going to play a country on the map that very rarely ever gets played by anyone. And I don't think anyone has ever done a stream playing this country before. And you will find out why shortly. But this is going to be a first. We're going to do something adventurous, which is unusual for something that's just intended to test software, but... Can you guess what it is? Can you guess which country I'm going to play as? I mean, I gave you some hints in the thumbnail, so I guess if you know this game, then you should probably be able to play it. Not play it, but... I gave you some hints in the thumbnail, okay? Alright, so... We're just doing this to confuse you and make you wonder, to build up the suspense. Ready? I'm going to play it now. I'm going to select the country, and that country is going to be... Wait, did they change the country, the flag of this country, or what? No, that one. I don't recognize that flag, but then again, I don't really care about the countries in this area. Maybe Kyria, but last time I tried playing Kyria, it just kind of seemed like a clusterfuck, so I might play Kyria at some point in a couple months from now when I have time for it. I might stream Kyria in like February or something, but I don't have time for it now. I have other more important things to do, like playing Azir. But I can't play Azir tonight because I have other more important things to do, like playing Lee Meridianas, or however you pronounce it. So yeah, let's do Iron Pony mode, just because. And I had interesting times, should make things interesting. In contrast to this country, which is probably going to be extremely boring. But let's play it anyway. Alright, region Southern Equus. New mechanics. I think we probably already know everything. Here's a list of everything they did in the most recent update. Some things are very vague, like dehumanized graphics, miscellaneous localization fixes. Fixed Skystar's advisor portrait. Decrease the size of the world ocean. Impassable states are now no longer counted for reforming Sabra's Crystal Empire. Sure of Terra now white pieces everyone on Equus or Graphonia if Lunar Empire is defeated. Replace the communist leader of the Griffin Frontier? What the fuck are you doing, man? Wait, what? It says error. Okay, there's something going on the stream here. It says error. Use a keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less. Okay, okay, it says the stream status is poor. Serious issues that need attention. I'll show it to you right here. Serious issues that need attention. Okay, I'm gonna... Well, I mean, it's a good thing we're doing the stream test. And it's a good thing no one is watching live, because this is potentially embarrassing. Although I'm sure a few people will probably watch it later on. Let me attempt to see what exactly is going on. Okay, am I not capable of... Am I not capable of adjusting this stuff during the stream? Let's just keep going. I will continue onward. That won't allow me to adjust the stream latency, though I think I'm using the highest video quality setting. I'm just trying to look up the settings here to see if I can somehow make things a little bit less output. I'm editing some OBS settings. I don't know what any of this stuff does, but hopefully I can apply that. That didn't destroy the stream, did it? think it's still going. I hope so. Okay, alright, I think I've gotten everything working again. Alright, we're gonna go back to EAW. Apparently this thing tanks the frame rates, even if I'm doing literally nothing except reading the change logs. But we're gonna keep going. Added 6 new awards. Added new menu and theme, which they do all the time. Expanded non-aligned Catalan content. Added a focus for Supremacy Ping Land to attack the Yaks. Added a difficulty slider for the Lunar Empire. Added artwork for a general in Yale. Added a new Supremacy sub-ideology. I'm gonna have to look up whichever that one is later. Added a couple of generic portraits for gargoyles and horses. Greetings. This message is here to let you know that the country you have selected, this place, has a generic focus tree and therefore very little content. No lore, no wars or few wars, no unique mechanics, and so on. If this is your first time playing this mod, we recommend going back to the main menu and selecting a different country, such as one of the many options in the Interesting Countries screen. If you know what you're doing, which I do, or you wish to play this country anyways, which I do, we hope you have fun. The Equestria War Team. Okay. They said something about the Pingland getting a new war goal in the Yaks. Did they? Oh, this is the fascist path. I thought they already did. Maybe not. Okay, expand the Empire south. Okay, it's been a while since I last played this country. Maybe I'll play them in December, when it's kind of within the season, I guess. But for now, I'm gonna do these guys.
On vous entend. Clair et net.
Alright. Do they have any generals? They do not have any generals at the beginning of the game. We have a couple of generic field commanders. I'm just gonna have to pick. I'm gonna promote this guy, and he's gonna be our. Oh, you can't promote and select on the same screen.
We are listening. Sweat spares blood. Soldiers, arise! On est en écoute. C'est le guet.
I'm just listening to the dialogue here.
Soldats, debout.
There seems to be a mixture of, like, French and English in a French accent.
Listen up. Soldiers, arise.
Anyway. So, this is the country we have. It has, there's this isle, Belle Isle. There's a description. A long description. I'm not sure if it would be worth actually talking about, reading it, but maybe. I presume this is all of our factories just on one island. Yeah, they are. The country as a whole has about 1 million people, 699,000 of which live on one island. Then there are Les Loyales. They have some rubber, and that's about it. And then there's Les Abandonnats. The Abandons, I guess. They have also a little bit less rubber, but more islands, and that's about it. Okay, so, Honey Power, what are our divisions here? Garrison Colonial. Oh wow, This is the first time I've ever seen a 2-battalion unit as one of the pre-made ones. Let's do it like that. Garde du Capitole. It's a little bit better. But still not much. And then there's the Marines. There's not very much. But we're not playing an actual game, so I don't think it really matters that much. There's the generic focus tree. It seems like political effort's probably the best thing to do at the beginning because you'll get power. What do we actually have researched? It's not horrible, but it is a bit horrible, I guess. Let's do the blimps. Let's research the blimps because we're not playing a real game. We'll build a civilian factory here because what else are we gonna build? We could build a bunch of forts and just make ourselves an impenetrable garrison. An impenetrable fort. Yeah, we could make ourselves impenetrable. With extra rifles, but we don't have much steel. Is there anything in the decisions tab? Not really. Alright. Let's test to see how well the computer does. Although, you probably wouldn't be able to see how well it does because there seem to be... EAW seems to be having trouble keeping up a good frame rate. Well, you get to listen to the music, which there's a lot of good music in this thing. Although I think I also play with some music mods that add more music. So you got like the official music mod, and then you got like another music mod, and then you've got yet another music mod. I think we can do more than that. Wait, no. Let's just do convoys. There's the issue with building ships if you have very low manpower is that, well, the ships will take away your manpower eventually, so... Well, right, I forgot. We apparently do have a small... Wait, I didn't mean that. We have a small flotilla. Escadron de Protección Coloniale. Escadron de Escorte de Convoy. Okay. That is something I was not expecting. That grin there. And then there's this portrait, and I think I know exactly who drew that. And they have such long backstories. Which is kind of a shame when you put more effort into the backstories of your admirals than you do in building an actual focus tree for the country. And the EAW devs are such perfectionists that they insist that they've decided that every single country in the game needs to have some long-ass focus tree, like... Every single country in the game needs to have something at least as big as this. You can't just, I don't know, give a country something modest like this, just as something to do at the beginning and then rework it later. It's like, no. A country is not finished until it has a shit ton of focuses that make the majors of vanilla Hearts of Iron 4 right. I mean, this is like 2 or 3 times as big as like the United States or the British Empire or Germany currently in vanilla 44, and yet the EAW devs have kind of fallen victim to feature creep. Right, if they just kind of created a modest focus tree, I don't know. And this is a very small, kind of irrelevant, out-of-the-way country that they're probably not gonna focus on until a lot later when they have a lot more stuff done. Because they have an entire continent that's only like a quarter filled at best that they have to work on as well. It kind of seems like the only reason this country even exists is to help people do world conquests where they have to leap across continents. But okay, I guess. Okay, we have a deficit of this stuff. Okay. Well, anyway, what I was saying was I was gonna do, let's see how fast this thing goes. Oh, wait a minute, I just noticed the chat setting here says top instead of live. Okay. Alright, we're gonna keep going. I don't think anybody is watching this. Wait a minute. Something over here. It says suggestion, please. Use a keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less. I don't know what that's... okay. I'm gonna go back to the, fuck. Let's just go back to the stream. The Emperor's dead, poor Griffin, we don't really care. What are we gonna do now? Not aligned. It's gonna keep us in charge. Although maybe, what would happen if we were to change the ideology? Which one of these leaders do we actually want? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna cheat just a little bit. I need to look something up. It will just be about 1 minute. Alright. These are the, wait a minute. Okay. These are the, pictures that are gonna show... So these are the portraits, of what all the leaders are. These are the admirals, this is the current leader, this was the Harmonist leader, I think, and then there's these two who look like the same person. Facilier deranged. Okay, so that's the communist leader, and then Salad de Oath, which apparently does not have a portrait, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna look it up again. I'm gonna go to the characters folder. And see if there's a portrait assigned or if it's just generic. Okay, so as it stands, it looks like Salad to Oath. The civilian portrait is hashed out and just has a link to the non-aligned leader, which means that they don't have a portrait for Salad the Oath yet. But you know what? I think the Beauregard guy looks cool, so I'm just gonna do that. He's the communist leader, right? Yes. Okay. So we're gonna have to do that. We'll do collectivist ethos. Oh right, yeah, I'm a puppet right now. I forgot about that. Or a Dominion, but still a puppet. But I mean, I think they break away when the revolution happens, so we're gonna do that. It's usually considered a good idea to start appointing your military staff so you can do stuff. But I don't really plan on going to war with anyone, though I could, I suppose. Okay, we have enough guns right now, but support equipment, there is still a deficit. Let's see if anyone's selling any right now. Not really. But we could buy some trucks, so I suppose you can never have enough trucks in this game, so we're gonna start buying trucks. Do ponies not love Celestia anymore? Maybe. I mean, which pony is more lovable? This one or this one? I guess it's kind of cruel to ask which pony is more lovable, but sometimes difficult decisions must be made. I think I'm probably going to have to say this one because I don't necessarily find heterochromia attractive. But if they get rid of her and replace her with Sinister Serov, then I'm gonna have to go with that. Alright, well, we have our airships have been researched. Although I don't think we have anything else researched, so we can't actually build airships. We have to build... Right, we don't have any weapons yet, so... We can't build the airships until we have... I guess the bombs would work. We're part of a research group. No, we're not. Broad illiteracy. Let's see just how shitty this country is. Moderate poverty. Somehow, a sizable proportion of the population is suffering from access to basic needs. They are looked down upon by the rest of society as they beg, do work that is seen as servile or humiliating, and commit crimes. Yet it is not their own fault that they suffer, and they wish for nothing more than a normal life. Broad illiteracy, which means a clear majority of the population is completely unable to read or write, though the number of literate citizens is by no means small. There is some basic education whose availability is limited. Skilled workers capable of understanding complex written instructions are in high demand. Newly industrialized society, and substantial science base. Substantial science base despite a majority of the population being illiterate. Okay then. Internationalism focus. It doesn't look like we have any doctrines preset. What about our parent country here? Do they even show doctrines on this thing? I don't know if they do, to be honest. It would seem like useful information that you should probably be able to have, but... I'm surprised that this country does not have a preset doctrine, but okay. Well, let's see. I mean, Intel Ledger... Not enough intel to show tree, okay. But we know that they have preset doctrines for land and sea, I guess. Okay, are these guys fully trained? No, they are not. They are not trained. I guess we could while the time away by trying to train them a bit. I don't know why anyone would put the pride of the fleet in a smaller fleet than the random cruiser, but okay. Start training. And likewise.
Clair et net.
Okay, these two, it looks like they have room to be trained, but then again, we don't have... Okay, we don't have support equipment, so... We're gonna have to find support equipment. Are we done importing those trucks yet? I think so. Okay, because we're building those forts there. Alright, we can't buy support equipment until somebody starts selling it. I guess we could buy carrier naval bombers, but I don't think we can use them. One will increase our factory construction speed, just ever so slightly. Now we get to pick a new focus. Political correctness, which adds 200 political power. And apparently we don't have to actually be communist to take it. At least not yet. We're gonna do partial mobilization. Okay. We just have to wait for the year to end and then something will happen. Kind of, maybe, possibly. I mean, things are happening elsewhere in the world, but that wasn't really the point of this stream. Oh look, prepare for civil war. Political discourse. We should have taken one of these. Maybe. Alright, I think we have enough. We can actually start creating one of these. Alright, Oh, we don't have any experience points. Well, never mind then. Let's research anti-air just to give us something to build. That isn't just factories. There is that decision there that will give us a little bit of error. Kinda don't want to take it until we have enough equipment to train those guys, but... Wait a minute. Okay. No, let's just do it. Alright. Bombay. Okay, there we go. It looks like, can we upgrade the design? Oh, we don't have the points, never mind. Well, I think we have enough guns for now. Support equipment, we could definitely use more of, but... Let's wait until we have 1,000 guns, and then we'll switch over. Indoctrination. 400 pony power a week! That's really important for a country like us. I don't think the devs had countries like this in mind when they're like, alright, we're gonna have 400 pony power a week. But I guess it works in our favor. All weather. Let's do the industrial concern. Class conflict divides Lemurians. They may call themselves whatever they want. Let's do this peacefully. Because I don't want to have to... I don't know how a civil war would even work with a country like this. Maybe it would have been more interesting to have actually made a war happen, but I'd rather wage war against other people than have to worry about waging war against ourselves. Speaking of civil war, one just started, so... We have 1,200 guns now. I suppose maybe we could raise another division, I suppose. We don't have enough people to guard all of our islands. And that is a shame. I mean, we have ones on the most important islands, but...
Isn't it?
Which islands should we guard now? We'll try that one. How many more people do we need? 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6... Oh wait, we don't have, that, okay. Let's design a new division that has only a single infantry battalion. The Blue Moon Festival. Okay. Today, griffins around the world celebrate the annual Blue Moon Festival. Originating in Griffinstone, the traditional winter holiday is said to be the only time of year when griffins are nice to each other. Families put aside their feuds for a day and come together to exchange gifts, decorate their houses, and enjoy a delicious meal consisting of griffin scones, warm eggnog, and gold gruel. Even during wartime, griffins prefer to take a break from the fighting and are often granted leave so they can visit their homes. While having much in common, celebration differs from the Equestrian Hearthwarming Eve by having religious connotations, not commemorating a historical event, and lacking theater plays. It is said the festival is a celebration of all griffin gods and divine unity of the pantheon, especially between the three main gods Boreas, Aryo, and Arcturus. Over the years, the Arcanets have tried to push the event to focus on the three main deities alone, but especially in peripheral regions, lesser deities are still revered. Indeed, different griffin communities celebrate the festival in different ways, with the traditions becoming more exotic the further away from Griffinstone you go. In recent times, the festival's religious importance has eroded and is becoming more of a primarily cultural event, celebrating the common heritage of griffin kind. A toast to family and unity, gain 1% base stability. Is that going to happen every year? It would be fun if it does. Alright, discredit government. Minus 1% stability, minus 1% on lines. Do we necessarily need to? I guess it would get us to communism faster, I suppose. Political commissars. More political power, which we could use to then purchase an all-weather Air Force chief and decisive battle. Alright, we're out of power now. I guess we could discredit the government. Oh yeah, we're still waiting on something to happen. Which should happen in about a month or so. Let's check up on those ships. Alright, those guys need repairs. I think we're mostly... Oh wow! It's 10% strength, you definitely need repairs. Alright, now you guys go out. No wait, we don't have enough oil, never mind. Well, we have about... I think the single battalion would only take about 1,000 pony power. We are receiving 400 a week, which seems kind of absurd for a country of only 1 million people, but what the hey. I think we have enough, okay. Alright, the Second Aquelian Revolution, and... Okay, our flag has changed. We just randomly got kicked out of the faction, I guess. Which doesn't really make any sense. I mean, why would we... But okay, I suppose so. We're on our own, no colonial overlord to take our factories away, so that's good. We can waste them on things like building a bunch of forts that will never be used. Alright, now, ideological fanaticism. That probably works. The Siren and the Sea Mare. Very fitting for our country, I suppose. What now? What now? What now? Build some tanks, I guess. Or we could just get new stuff to put on our blimps. Let's do that. What else could we do? Captain of Industry would probably speed up the construction of factories just a little bit more.
Garde. On est en écoute. En garde.
Okay, I think we could build 2 more. We have enough guns to build at least 2 more of these. Time for another focus. It's only available at war. Let's do industrial effort. No, aviation effort. We need an airbase. Oh, we already have an airbase. Well, we'll build another one just in case. Dawn of the Revolutionary Front. Was that another Sky Navy event? Or was it Stalingrad or whatever? Oh, Stalingrad's faction, okay. That makes sense. We can't do the referendum yet, but we're almost there. Build anti-aircraft guns in all 3 of our states. And this time we can actually buy support equipment.
C'est le guet.
Supply status. Okay, hold national referendum. Alright, we have this guy in charge now. Now, I don't think there's any way we can get the other portrait yet, but here you go, I guess. And now that communism is in charge, let's start doing anti-traditionalist raids and improve working conditions, because that's what communist governments are supposed to do. I think it's also time that we start building a bunch of planes, because we can. So we're going to get rid of you, and we'll start building the planes. 3 per year. What efficient factories we have. They do good work despite having no materials to build anything with. Heroes of the Abandoned. I'm not sure if I've heard this song before, but I'm pretty sure this means the abandoned in French, but don't quote me on that. So the song is also very fitting. And also, we've been abandoned because our mother country over here has just decided to kick us out. Sold gold to Florian bankers. Actually, I think that might have been a sub-mod adding that picture in, but... okay. Disciples are getting squeezed, as usual. Lunar Empire seems to be doing okay, but they haven't captured Bales yet, which is somewhat worrying. They are pushing through to Trotland, though. I'll build the factory first. I think the the industrial effort is probably the most important one next. And we have just barely enough factories to qualify for it. We're in the process of building another one, but it will take 1,300 days to complete. Let's see how much a captain of industry will accelerate that process to about 1160 days, which is better than nothing, I suppose. Alright, which islands? Still need people.
Clair et net.
I think we have people on just about all of our islands except for that one, maybe. Alright. And it would be nice if we could free those guys up. Well, we have our first airplane. Or blimp, rather. I'm getting really hungry, but instead of leaving you guys, instead of abandoning you guys, I came prepared, and I brought myself dinner. My dinner for tonight consists of a bag of Doritos and a bottle of PIB Extra. Artificially flavored spicy cherry soda. Stuff's actually pretty good in my opinion, but it's kind of hard to find.
Soldat, debout.
Oh, we actually did have enough guys for everyone, but... well, we could try to make sure every single province has a unit on it.
Weapon in Tallinn, head held high.
Alright, we have enough guns. We still need a bit more. Oh, we actually have two factories. Do we really have two? Okay. Oh, well shit. Apparently changing our ideology has kicked us out of the, has made us lose market access with every country that doesn't share our ideology. So, of the handful of countries that do share our ideology, only one of them is selling anything, and it's not the stuff that we want. Well, actually, we're not building guns anymore, so I guess we'll help our comrades out in giving them some factories. And we'll get guns in return. Construction efforts. Yes. fighter, bomber, naval aircraft. Well, we are an island, so we kind of need naval aircraft, I guess.
Soldats, debout.
Can we
En
build...
Weapon in Talon, head held high.
Could we actually
Weapon in Talon,
build
head held high.
naval bombers using blimps? Let's see. It says port strike, but not naval strike. Okay, what do we need to do naval strike with? I'm not that good at this game. Okay, torpedo mountings. So once we finish researching this, then we can build naval bomber blimps. The Great Polar Bear Realm has declared war on the Kingdom of Equestria. Well, they're probably fucked, but... it's not our problem. We get to stay here in our impenetrable island fortress, protected by 4 blimps. Let's finish building these. Training these, I mean. No, an industrial bonus.
We're on watch. Écoutez. Nous sommes prêts.
We don't have equipment for these guys, so we'll train them later.
Soldats, debout. This one too is also kind of overpowered.
See, just by going communist, you can get like 900 ponies to just kind of come out of nowhere and join your army for no reason. When it wouldn't otherwise make sense. I mean, because normally we'd only have 17 people per month, but we're getting 900 a week. More factories than 9. Okay. We'll just do army effort.
En garde!
Let's just grab some random person. So we have 2 generals instead of just 1. 600 days. We're doing a lot better now, but still a ways off. Really factories, well, let's go ahead and create an intelligence agency. Not because we need it, but because it's cool. I just picked a bunch of random stuff that doesn't make sense. Because this isn't a serious game. But we can still have fun with it. How many building slots do we have? 1, 2, and a third that's in the process of being filled. Oh, we have more factories, that's why it's faster. We take these guys on and expand our territory. It doesn't look like it. They even have a bigger air force than us. I think the only thing we could really do is maybe opportunistically seize these places, but oh, wait a minute. They're doing revolutionary hippogriphia, so we're supposed to be allies now. But why do they have sea pony antipathy when they're led by one? A great victory for the people. We'll put our spy here. Oh, it's almost destroyed again, and they're just so close to being able to finish training. I guess we could build some ships now that we're not worried about manpower anymore. We don't have that much oil right now, do we? To run the Navy anyway. Alright, their island is ocean colored now. You can barely see it. Maybe that's the intent of them choosing that color scheme. Devs, I mean. Alright, we are now 100% communist. We have more communism than they do. Or even them. Alright, our town doesn't exist anymore. Oh, plenty of equipment now. Okay.
Weapon in Talon, head held high.
Alright.
Weapon
That's
in
enough.
Talon, head held high.
Okay, we're almost out of oil, so we're gonna have to stop training them for a bit. But they're coming along pretty nicely. What if I could just take that guy out alone?
Debout.
We need some trains, and I don't think anyone's selling them. I don't understand why we need trains when I don't see any trains, any railroads in this area, but I guess we just do. Oh well.
En garde.
Oh, this war is going on. Fun. I guess we could send volunteers, but that could actually be a good idea, I suppose. Although right now, I think we've been doing the stream for about an hour. Apparently we've had 6 views so far, but nobody bothered to keep watching. And no one even left comments either. It's almost as if people just came in, read the description, and they're like, oh, this isn't a real game. And so they left. Well, I hope people will at least tune in tomorrow, because I do have plans for something more exciting than this. Something which I have intended to do for a very long time, but never really gotten around to until now. But now seems like the appropriate time to begin doing it. And if you've noticed, I think this computer is a lot faster than the other one. So it can actually play on max speed. And things move pretty quickly that would, especially the very beginning of the Equestrian Civil War, which usually slows everything down to a crawl for at least 20 seconds. Anyway, it's also getting kind of late. It's about 8 o'clock. My brother is probably going to go to bed at some point, soon, so I can't keep him up all night. I think we both have to work tomorrow. But anyway, I think it was a good stream, a good game. It wasn't really a game, but we had fun, and I had fun at least. So yeah, we will... Here we go. One last thing before we go. Apparently, Hearts of Iron 4 is selling plushies. I don't know why they're selling Kaiser plushies when it's a World War II game. Well, I guess they can't sell Führer plushies, but you can buy the Kaiser plushie. So yeah, buy our toys.